Hi, I'm Ana Hernandez, and I will be talking about authentic assessment. Authentic assessment is anything other than traditional testing. Authentic assessment is designed to take place in a real-life setting, one that is less contrived and artificial than traditional forms of testing. I will be evaluating my teammates in the skill of throwing a softball, and I will be using formative evaluation. My checklist will consist of making sure the windup is present and fluid, making sure the opposite leg of the throwing arm steps towards the target, points of left shoulder towards the target, palm faces away from the body, and make sure fingertips are on the ball. The follow through is present towards the opposite hip, the elbow stays above or level with the throwing shoulder, and through the ball at the target. This is Kelly Baker, and she will be the first person to demonstrate the softball throw. I assessed her using my rubric and checklist, and as I was watching her perform, I was marking each throw whether it was made in the net or not. As you can see, Kelly is using her opposite leg of her throwing arm to step towards the target. Her throwing palm faces away from her body, and the softball is in the fingertips of the hand in the load phase of the throw, which is when the ball is behind her shoulder. Her elbow stays above or level with her throwing shoulder. The key is for the elbow to not drop. Kelly's follow-through is across her body down towards her opposite hip. Kelly's goal is to throw the ball in the target, which she did 9 out of 10 attempts. This is Delia Salcedo, and she will be the second person to demonstrate the softball throw. I also assessed her by using my rubric and checklist. I marked each throw whether it was made into the net or not. Delia is using her opposite leg of her throwing arm to step towards the target, which is giving her a stable and strong base to begin her throw. Delia's throwing palm faced away from her body, and the softball is in her fingertips of her hand in the load phase of the throw. Her follow-through is at a sharper angle when it compared to Kelly's follow-through, but needless to say, still going towards the opposite side of her body. Keeping her elbow above her shoulder prior to release will increase her throwing accuracy. Although it looks close, Delia does a really good job not allowing her elbow to drop below her shoulder, giving her optimal accuracy, hitting her target 10 out of 10 times. As I observed both participants, I was sure to use my rubric to guide myself in determining the participant's score. My rubric is very clear and descriptive as to what I expect when analytically assessing a softball throw. Explicit criteria ensures the reliability in my assessment. Both my rubric and checklist are detailed enough for the participants to know exactly what level throwers they are according to their performance. This will not only allow me to evaluate their performance, but also allow the participants to evaluate their own performance. The purpose of critiquing the skill is to encourage participants to increase their throwing skill, ultimately striving for a strong, consistent, and accurate throw. Thank you.